Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and today we are going to be working with the Sunny Days collection. We are also going to be using a sketch. You can see it up in the top right hand corner of your screen. That is by Rochelle Spears. Now what we're working on today is for LOAD519 and it is day 25. Load is layout a day, and then the 519 means May 2019. I'll link scraphappy.org down below so you can check it out if you want to know more about the load events. I think the next one is going to be in October, and I believe it's a mini one, but I'm not 100% sure. So like I said, I am working with the Sunny Days collection for this layout, and you can see there are a bunch of strips on there. I thought that would be a pretty good way to start out with this collection. I have a bunch of it because I got it from Tisa at Heather's Crafty Life's retreat. Tisa was my secret sister, and this is the collection that she had given me. So I do have quite a bit of it. And I thought, well, cutting them down into strips, that'd be a pretty good way to get started on this, because then I'm going to have bits and pieces left over where I can just piece them together, right? Let's just cut into the papers and get the scary part over with. So as you can see, I am following the sketch pretty closely. I do have the strips on the left hand side, and I also have them going vertically underneath my photos. Now my photos, I am using a 4x6 and then two tiny ones. I think they're like 2.5 by 3.5 maybe. They're of my dog Bailey. So this is going to be a layout about her. I haven't done my journaling yet, but in my journaling I am talking about, I had taken her to the doctor. She's been coughing, so I thought she had kennel cough, and I took her to the doctor's, and she does not have kennel cough. She has heart disease, and she has an enlarged heart, and apparently she has a lot of fluid around her heart, and that's putting some pressure on her lungs, which is causing her to cough. So as you could tell by the title of this video, it was Look on the Sunny Side. I do pull out a bunch of positive phrases from this collection and put those down around the page just to say, you know, oh, I hope you get better. She's pretty old, you know. We're just trying to make her comfortable at this point. So for the background of this layout, we are just using a pink paper. This paper, I believe, came out of the Sunny Days paper pack, the one that Joanne has started carrying. When Joanne started carrying the American Crafts bits, this one was from there. See, Tisa had given me the paper pack that came from there, but also she gave me several loose papers. So you can see the back side of this one is that parasol paper. It has the tops of the umbrellas. I am going to go back on the piece that I had cut up, and I'm going to fussy cut out several of those pieces to use as layering bits around the page, just to give myself a little bit of embellishment. I do have plenty of things within this kit that I could have used, but there's a lot of summary type bits, seashells and things like that, which really didn't go with what I was looking for. So those parasol bits, they're kind of just like circles, right? So those looked really good when I layered them down around the page. I'm still building the base at this point. It does take me a minute to figure out exactly how I want them, which ones I want to be cut into banners, which pieces I want to be layered above and which pieces I want to be layered below. I don't know why, but on this particular layout, it did take me a minute to figure that one out. Usually I could just slap all those pieces down and be done with it, but this time it did give me a little bit of a hard time. Now you can see right there, this piece right there, that is going to serve as my title. That is a sticker, and it just says Look on the Sunny Side. I will end up popping that up on some foam tape and placing it on the photo where I had put it before I changed my mind on this positioning of this paper. It's okay, guys. I will figure it out here in just 1 minute. Maybe even less. I will figure it out and just put them down and keep it. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the photos. Now the two little photos, one of them I'm going to overlap over the big photo, and then the second small photo is just going to go right next to it like that. Like I said, these are photos of Bailey, and we were sitting out on the porch, and I just took them from behind. So you can just kind of see the side profile of her face in the large photo, and in the small photos you can't really see her profile at all. This was the day we got back from the vet. So that's where I went ahead and put that title down. It is popped up on some foam tape. I do use this blue camera. This is one of the it's kind of a plasticky, puffy piece. I'm also going to use that sticker that says, "This is my happy place," because she really does love laying on the porch in the sun. I will pop this camera up on a little bit of foam tape. Here's where I start looking through that sticker sheet again, and I found this tennis racket, which I'm never going to use, so I stuck the handle of the racket under the photo so that you're just really seeing a little bit of that oval poking out. And then I do pull out several hearts that will go down around the page. Actually, I think I just stick to that one blue one that's up at the top. I put one down at the bottom, which I end up taking away. Here's where I had cut away and then fussy cut out the parasols, and now I'm tucking them around. I did find one other sticker that I was able to make work. I wanted to move some of that yellow down into the bottom, because you can see I have the parasol over to the right with the yellow, the parasol up at the top with the yellow, so I needed more yellow down at the bottom. I think that there was no more parasols to cut out that were that yellow, so I'm going to end up pulling out a seashell and tucking it underneath one of those blue ones, just so I have a little yellow down there at the bottom. Now that clear sticker I just stuck on that photo, it says "Let yourself rest," because that's pretty much what she needs to do. Just rest, girl. Okay, right here, I thought I was going to try out these labels. I thought I would maybe stamp the date on it. It's not going to end up working. I don't recall if I pull that up or if I just layer over it. It looks like I'm just layering it over it and just keeping it there. Pulling it up apparently is too much of a hassle. Now this one, the light blue one, I am going to pop that up on some foam tape and stick it down. You can see where that yellow shell came in right there, just to give me the yellow down there at the bottom. Now even though I don't have gold on this page as of yet, I am going to pull out some gold enamel dots and put those down around the page. Right here are some wood veneer. I played around with doing wood veneer instead of the gold, and I'm like, I really feel like doing the gold. So I will end up pulling out gold enamel dots and scattering those around. These are some really cute hearts that I got from Heather at Heather's Crafty Life Retreat. I think they're from Pink and, well, no, they are from Pink and Maine. They are so cute, but they're so, I don't know, see how big they are? I mean, they make this big statement. So that's why I decided against that and to go with the gold enamel dots instead. After I get these gold enamel dots down, I will pull out the Heidi Swap Color Shining Gold so I can get some more gold. And I will give that a little bit of a splatter around the page. Then I'm not going to do anything else. Now these enamel dots have been sitting in my stash for quite some time, so I am going to end up having to add adhesive to the back of them. I just use my liquid adhesive, the art glitter glue, just to hold them down. Sometimes I find that when my enamel dots, especially when they're older and have been sitting there for a while, it's almost like the adhesive dries up. And that kind of concerns me a little bit, because what are they doing on my pages 5 years later when I just put them down fresh out of the pack? I don't know. I haven't come across a 5-year one yet, so I will tell you in 3 more years or something. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.